Morning, everyone. Sorry I got engaged in wonderful conversation with our wonderful council, and it's such fun. So anyway, the August 21st, 2019 meeting of the City Council called to order. This meeting has been properly noticed and posted in compliance with the open meeting law. These proceedings are being video recorded as well as presented live on KCLV, Cable Channel 2, and are closed captioned for our hearing impaired viewers. Please note, customers of Century Link and Cox Communication may view this program in high definition on channel 1002 and in standard definition on channel 2. You may also watch this meeting live on Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and the Go Vegas app. The council meeting, as well as all other KCLV programming, may be viewed on the internet at TV/live. The proceedings will be rebroadcast on KCLV Channel 2, the Wednesday of the meeting at 8 p.m., also on Friday 4 a.m., Saturday at 7 p.m., Sunday at 7 a.m., and the following Monday at 5 p.m. This building is protected by state-of-the-art fire detection and suppression sprinkler systems. If the alarm should activate during today's meeting, please evacuate using the exits to the back of the chambers, going out to the mezzanine, proceed out the double doors to the terrace, go down the back staircase. For anyone who has difficulty with stairs, please check with a marshal or fire official for assistance. Once outside, assemble on the northeast corner across the street from City Hall at Lewis and First Streets. Employees wearing safety vests or city marshals will inform you when it's safe to re-enter the building. For public comment related to items on the agenda, citizen participation and public hearing items, we have available a speaker card which you may complete and submit to the city clerk up front. Cards are available online, the clerk's office, or at the rear of these chambers. If you do not submit a card, it does not prevent you from speaking under public comment, citizen participation, or specified public hearing items. If anyone's present today who has need for hearing impaired equipment, please see our city clerk up front. There they are, good. Please note, if you park in the parking garage across the street, a new flash parking self-validation machine is located in the foyer between the City Council chambers and the security desk you walk through to enter the chambers. You must have your ticket with you to use the machine. If you don't have your ticket, see security personnel when exiting for a validation coupon. Before we proceed with the agenda, would everyone please rise for the invocation given this morning by Pastor Paul Goulet, International Church of Las Vegas, and remain standing for our pledge. Good morning.
Good morning, Mayor. Good morning, City Council members and women. One quick thing. I really love you. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all your hard work serving the city. You're amazing. You really are. Let's pray. Father, I want to thank you that you said if we lack wisdom, we can ask of God and he'll give freely. Whatever our faith background is, I believe that we have a great God who loves us. I believe we have a great God who has a wonderful plan for our life and our city, our state, our nation, our world. So I'm asking right now that these amazing leaders that I love our mayor, I love the city council members, and I pray today that you'll guide them as never before. We do need wisdom, and we humbly ask for it. We want the best for this great city. We want the best for the people. We want the best for all the people that come to the city as tourists. And I'm asking right now, and because I believe that you're a great God and you have a great plan for all of our lives. I know there's so many items on the agenda today, and would you guide our leaders? Would you guide them in making wise decisions that's the best for our community? Would you guide the hearts and minds of everyone in this room that it'll be really all for our city, all for the good of our city? And I'm asking this in the name of my Savior, Jesus Christ. I'm asking that you'll do something so amazing today that your Spirit, the Spirit of God, will fill us and guide us and direct us. And at the end of the day, we'll be able to say thank you. At the end of the day, we'll be able to be grateful for everything that's been done, and we'll know that it's been done out of a heart of humility and a heart of love. I pray this in your powerful name. Amen. Amen. Love you, Mayor.
Thank you. We love you, and we love that you love us. It's wonderful to be loved. Yes? Okay, here we go with the pledge. Thank you, Pastor. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And it's interesting, Pastor, if you might, Pastor Paul, if you might, in the Pledge of Allegiance, we hear it different ways all the time. Is it one nation under God, or is it one nation, comma, under God? We do it as a run, or at least I do.
Mayor, I became an American 3 years ago.
Never mind.
And I think it's one nation under God.
Good for you.
It says here, your God will govern. And then the other side says bed, which is French. So I wanted to give you a gift. That's yours.
So you are French.
I am. French Canadian. Well, I was French Canadian. Now I'm French American.
You're French Las Vegas. Awesome. How lovely. Best of everything to you. We're delighted you're a citizen of our wonderful country. Okay, this is a ceremonial portion of our agenda, and I want to invite Deputy Fire Chief Eddie Vigil. Where are you? Of course. Oh, you're sitting with the team, Eddie. You're so good. Thank you. Our employees strive to meet our values of being kind, committed, and smart, and they work to build our community to make life better. I'm proud to announce that the Employee of the Month is none other than Paola, right? Pisani. Paola, please join us. I know you had something to do with this. Paola is a fire prevention inspector and has been with the city since 1996. Paola is tasked with managing more than 1,000 properties in her inspection area. Beyond the heavy workload, she's always looking for ways to help people in our community. And last December, while responding to a service request in an apartment building, Paola met two families who were having a tough time financially. After completing the call, she contacted local fire charities and spearheaded an effort to secure toys, and cards for the family. She even spent her own time and money to help buy for both family Christmas dinner. With the help of a fire prevention team and the crew at Fire Station 108, both families received the presents and food from firefighters on a fire engine a few days before Christmas. They had the dinner, or is that this miswritten? Yes. They ate on the fire truck? No. I knew it. It was just a mistake. Where are you, Jace? I'd love to pick on Jace. That's all right. It only reads like that, you know, they were eating on a fire truck. I've never seen that before in our fire trucks, but it's a thought. Paola, anyway, being very serious, for being an outstanding employee. We're so grateful to you. And even better, as a human being caring for others in our community. We're proud to name you our August 2019 Employee of the Month. So, Paola, congratulations. And I know we want to hear from you, but first, Eddie, please.
Thank you, Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, council members. Really appreciate the opportunity to just say a couple of really nice words about Paola, in addition to what the mayor read. It's true, she's always first in line to volunteer. for special assignments or extra duty, especially when it pertains to at-risk families and children. I think that's something that's really near and dear to her heart. She has successfully, in addition to these things, she's also successfully coordinated smoke alarm installations at 2 separate mobile home parks in Ward 3. Her leadership and organizational skills have led to the installation of over 400 smoke alarms and provided vital education and life safety protection to 96 families. Finally, I think what's most important is she really embodies the city's values of being kind, committed, and smart. So we're super excited as Las Vegas Fire and Rescue to celebrate this with her. We're honored. We love having her. She's a wonderful employee, and she really embodies what Las Vegas Fire and Rescue in the city of Las Vegas is all about. Congratulations.
That. We'd love to hear from you, but before we do that, I want to give you this beautiful picture of City Hall with the gratitude of City Council and everybody who loves Las Vegas. We're proud of you, and as you know, your name will be on the sign at the corner of, right in front of the garage, Main and Clark. So, and hopefully your pretty face will be up there too. So please, a few words, if you would.
I will.
Okay, I'll take that back.
Thank you. I am honored and grateful to be the recipient of this award. I would not be here today if they were not for all the people that during the 23 and a half years that I work in the city provided me with the best training, support, leadership, appreciation, and encouragement. I am also truly fortunate to work with the most incredible team, professional team. They have the best optimistic and yes, we can do it attitude. It's always there for each other and will go out of their way to the community. You're truly an inspiration to me. To my fellow inspectors, Kyle, David, Fred, Jamar, Justin, Kurt, Marcus, Melanie, Mike, Paul, Reggie, Scott, Sean, Terry, and Zach, this award is also for you. Thus, I have a wonderful team that I work with. I also work with the most supportive management. Sherry, Greg, Rick, Chief Nolan, you're the best leaders I ever worked with. You're honest, you're focused, you're passionate, you're respectful, you have integrity, and you care. Thank you for being there for me every time. Thanks to you, Monday, and in my case, Tuesday, is the best day of the week. Thank you for all the support staff, Kelly, engineering, Dave, Stephen, Abby, Brian, and Paul. You are the best, most professional team. Fire Station 108, thank you for welcoming me into your home and making me part of your family. Chief Willie, Senior Deputy Eddie Vigo, David Slattery, Assistant Chiefs John Stevenson, Sarah McCree, and John Hurley, thank you for letting me part of this great organization. And lastly, thank you for my family for unconditionally loving me and supporting me. Thank you.
Where's your family?
My husband is here, Pablo, and my son is in school today. So, but he will be watching that later.
You got a lovely mom, so when you go to bed tonight, you make sure you make an extra prayer for her. But Dad's not chopped liver, so you add him in there too. So that's beautiful. How long have you been here in Las Vegas?
Approximately 30 years.
Elementary school? Is that when you found her?
Originally, I'm from Argentina, and I immigrated to the United States in 1990, and I have been here since then.
Beautiful. Well, team, can we have all of the inspector team please stand up? We thank you so much. You're a team effort, and we know it. Thank every one of you. And for those who aren't here this morning, please extend our gratitude to all of them. We feel safe in your arms, and we thank you so very much. And let's have your husband stop taking pictures and come up here for a picture. Who runs the household?
I do.
Sorry to pick on you. You know I have a good time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Did he come? Okay. So let's get around. Okay, so coming. Congratulations. Wonderful. Are you also from Argentina?
Yes, I am from Argentina. I've been here for 6 years.
Oh. Did you have to go back to Argentina to find him?
No. He was my high school sweetheart.
Oh, forever. All you young people that are watching TV, hold on to your high school sweethearts. If you look in the back of Shane with the yellow tie, you did it? No, no. Okay. All right, yellow tie. Congratulations. We're so proud. Wonderful. Congratulations.
Thanks again.
Thanks so much. Thank you. Okay. Now, Argentinian Spanish. How does it fit with our Spanish, our local Spanish? Since you're born here, right? Right. So, are there any accent differences? And so, they're different. So if I...
Che, they speak with a little bit more of an accent than in Mexico, but that's kind of how it sounds to us from Mexico. But for the most part, we understand each other. There's just certain words, certain nuances, just like you go to a certain part of the United States and something means pop and something else means that. So just dialectical differences, but for the most part, we understand each other.
We should be teaching Spanish in every grade. Okay. Now, this is our final ceremonial. Oh, we're going to get to business very quickly. Councilman Anthony, you're recognizing a group, you lucky guy.
Thank you, Mayor. Looks like this is first responder morning. We got Metro officers, corrections officers, AMR, city marshals, firefighters. Our chief is here. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everyone. Well, now I get to honor one of our very important first responders, and that is the Trauma Intervention Program, and we are going to celebrate the 25th anniversary of this group serving Southern Nevada. They are dedicated to the residents of our valley by ensuring that those who are emotionally traumatized in emergency situations receive the assistance they need. I'd now like to invite Jill Roberts, Chief Executive Officer of Trauma Intervention, to come down to the podium. Jill, come on down. Give her a great round of applause. I know all our first responders know all about TIP. There are 14 chapters of TIP across the country, but Southern Nevada chapter is one of the oldest and largest, with 70 volunteers in their program providing resources, information, and support for people at their most vulnerable moments. I think we have some TIP volunteers here. I know we have one right here. Our Mayor Pro Tem Fiore was a volunteer with TIP, certified volunteer for 5 years. That's awesome. TIP volunteers respond to scenes of tragedy at the request of emergency responders, whether it's police departments, fire departments, coroner's office, hospital staff. Last year marked the busiest year for the local chapter, with 8,320 people served and 1,568 scenes responded to with 70 volunteers. All right, we need some more volunteers, right? So if you're out there, you want to volunteer. At those scenes, their volunteers are able to provide practical support to family members, witnesses, and other bystanders directly on scene during the investigative process. TIP volunteers are trained to provide emotional care to grieving persons, as well as explain the process of what the emergency responders are doing. And I remember as a police officer, I had TIP volunteers show up, and you just cannot imagine how chaotic an emergency scene is, whether it's a fire or a car accident or a shooting or any kind of it's just very chaotic. And we have our police officers, firefighters showing up to these scenes, and they have a job to do. And to have TIP volunteers show up and spend time with witnesses and victims and other people that are traumatized is just absolutely awesome. Okay, so I'd like to have you say a couple words, Jill, and apparently we have some slides that we're going to put up. If you could they've been going? Okay, all right, very good. So some slides, and tell us all about TIP.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your continued support to our program. You've always been so supportive. I think this is really special that we're here today to celebrate our 25th anniversary, because the first agency to buy into our program was the city 25 years ago. When it was presented, the city jumped on the opportunity to have TIP as part of this community. So this is really special. Thank you. What is our success? Why have we made it 25 years? It's because of the collaboration and partnerships and everyone who's been involved throughout the year. Thank you for your service for 5 years. We appreciated that. We have an array of individuals here today that make the organization what it is. We have some TIP staff members, we have some advisory board members, volunteers. So I think this is all about them, and I would love for them to all come up and join me, if that's okay, because this is about you, and it's about And I love that we have a few members of each of those that I mentioned. Our advisory board, our TIP staff, our board of directors, and a few volunteers. So that's why we're here to celebrate our success. And like Councilman Anthony said, it's 25 years in this county, and we're just excited to be here. Thank you.
How does somebody become a volunteer?
Yes, if you're interested in becoming a volunteer, take a look at our website at tipoflasvegas.org. We actually have a new volunteer academy coming up in end of September, beginning of October. It's a 2-week process, but you can find all of that information online. So thank you.
And that's important to mention, is you just don't show up at the office and you're a volunteer. You have to go through a pretty rigorous training program so you know exactly what you're doing. So hats off to TIP, and on behalf of the mayor and the entire city council, I have a proclamation proclaiming today Trauma Intervention Day in the city of Las Vegas, and congratulations on your 25th anniversary. There you go. And let's get a picture taken, and we're good.
Wait, do you want to say? Always add again. You can never thank enough.
What? Oh, yeah, and Clark County Fire was here. They're firefighters, but different jurisdictions. So I hope I got everybody. Thanks all, first responders. You guys are awesome.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So thank you all, and we are going to wait for our technological crew to switch us over. So that'll take us 5 minutes. So we will recess for 5 whole minutes. Thank you.